Salam, my dear viewers, this is Ummah from my channel Muslim Motivation. Welcome to another episode. First of all, Eid Fitr 2020 Mubarak to all of you. I hope you enjoyed the festivities amongst families and friends and all the beloved ones. And may Allah grant you all your hajat, and may He accept all of our prayers and fasts and every good deed we did. So for today's topic, I chose the topic of Shia Sunni unity. Why? Well, few days ago, in the holy month of Ramadan, I could not believe it actually, there was a very brutal terrorist attack in a Kabul hospital in Afghanistan. I mean, everywhere there's something happening, but I want to emphasize on this, first of all, because I really feel so sorry about them. These were newborn babies and their mothers who were killed, and most of them were Shia Muslims. And today I'm emphasizing on Shia Sunni unity, because how can that happen? How can a Muslim kill another Muslim? I mean, we are all from one human race. We live under this one rooftop of God, and still these brutal terrorist attacks happen. Genocide. Why can that happen? I mean, can we not live peacefully amongst one another? Yes, we can. I mean, we, as Muslims and we all human beings, we can live peacefully. For centuries, over hundreds and hundreds of years, there were so many societies in which people from different sects and different groups and different backgrounds and cultures and belief systems live peacefully amongst one another. I'm not talking only about Shia and Sunnis. I'm talking in general, humans. But there are external forces, external powers who, unfortunately, and it does not matter which time actually, there are external forces who want to use this system of divide and conquer and then fish in muddy waters. This was always happening. But we Muslims, we should teach our own family members, our children, our siblings, our friends, that unity is so important. I mean, look at the background of our holy prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When he conquered Mecca with 10 of thousands of people, I mean, first when he became a prophet after he was 40, he was forcefully, brutally exiled from Mecca. But when he then again conquers Mecca, it's because of the unity he created amongst different sects and different groups. I mean, even in Medina, there were the Aus and the Khazraj who were actually for years had their problems. But this unity created his success and, well, the barakah he had and the power and everything that he conquered it peacefully. There was no war when he entered Mecca. And this should also be our motto. In this life, teach your children, teach everybody. I'm emphasizing on your children that we should teach them that there is no difference. We have so many common denominators. We all believe in La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. We all believe that there is one God, no other gods but God, and that the Prophet Muhammad is the messenger of God. And we all believe in the 5 pillars of Islam. And we have so many more denominators. This Quran, it's this holy book, it's what unites us, what should unite us in any era, at any time. I mean, even today, when I was driving to this studio, I heard in the radio that there were so many Taliban or so-called ISIS. Well, back then they were named Taliban, they were released from the prisons of Bagram in Afghanistan, I don't know what will happen. There are powers, because of their imperialistic agendas, they will try to always divide and then take all our natural resources and everything we have and just give a little bit power to some of our politicians, but the whole rest, we are just trying to survive. Look at all the other war-torn countries. All the countries, especially Muslim countries, where there was a unison, where there was a unity between Shias and Sunnis, somehow there was a coup d'etat or any other, and there were these the politics were so bad that they were dethroned. We should not let that happen. I mean, when we all unite from east to the west, no other force can ever, well, take the power from us. It's us that let it happen. I mean, I can give you another example of the European Union. World War I were started by the Europeans. World War II were started in Europe. How come today, though they have somehow different ideologies and belief systems, but they all unite under one roof called the EU? I mean, do you really think that those historical powers, colonialistic powers like the British Empire, like the French people and even Germans, do you really think they believe that they are the same or equal like those member states, European member states like Bulgaria or Romania? Not at all. Actually, they believe that they are superior, they are more civilized, they are more democratic, they are more progressed. But the thing is that though they have these belief systems, they know that together they are strong politically, economically, ideologically. Well, they want to have these Christian countries all together. That's why they did not let Turkey enter as a member state, their union. So we should also do that. Doesn't matter, because Islam, we do not believe in Islam. We do not believe that there is that we are God's chosen people on earth, that we are superior to other sects and races, that we all believe that we are all just but one family, that we are all equal in front of God. It's just our God's consciousness. It's the taqwa that differentiates us and that enhances our ranks in front of God. So we should all strive to reach higher levels, but not whether I'm Shia or whether I'm Sunni. This is such a bullshit. I mean, this General Qasem Soleimani, actually, when he was killed by this the general, when he and the Iraqi general, when they were killed by this terrorist attack, they were actually on a mission to unite Shias and Sunnis, on a mission to bring together Saudi Arabia and Iran. And some forces, some powers, they don't want that to happen, because then they will lose their power. So we should all strive to teach our families and to interact, to engage more in dialogues, interfaith, intrafaith, doesn't matter. But we should all promote one message, and this is, we are one Ummah, we are all Muslims, and we should not let anybody at any time divide us. I don't know what I should think about this, releasing the prisoners, the Taliban, these terrorists from the prison of Bagram, but this is going to happen because, well, this is the way the politics goes. At least we should talk with our own people and change our environment and our society for the better. I hope that you like this video, and I hope that you take, this time to really have also an agenda to unite us Muslims. Unite us Muslims under one roof. As Bruce Lee once said, that under the skies, under the heaven, there's just but one family. I mean, this is what God says. Islam is the fastest growing religion in the world. Why do you think it is? Because we believe that we are all the same. It doesn't matter whether you're black or white or Chinese or African or American. It doesn't matter. And this is what people love. This is why people are drawn to this religion. I mean, look at a famous poet called Goethe, a German poet. He was so fascinated by the Orient and by everything Oriental, and through his lively communications, through letters, he got more informed and learned more about the famous poet Hafiz and the Quranic scholar which he was, Hafiz. So this Persian poet, and then he was so fascinated by Islam that he actually promoted it. He wrote poetries about this Islam and Muslims and the Eastern culture. It's in his book, West Eastern Divan. You should read that. So back then, when there was no internet and no real communication like we have today, through all these social media and stuff, how come that he got to know another world called the Orient and was fascinated by it? And us Muslims, or we people today, we are hating each other and we are creating all this hatred amongst one another. Don't let that happen. Teach your family, teach everyone, teach yourself about how important the unity between Shias and Sunnis are. We are all one. I hope you liked this video, and if you liked it, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Wassalam.